It is August the 1st, and as you can tell, we have gone down in money quite substantially. That's because we have decided it's time, and it has happened. We are replacing the Lizard, the old F100. She's been a good servant. We're just going to grab a hose pipe, clean her down, and take her up and swap her in. Right, here we go. There we go. Last time in the old F100. She's been a good servant. Remember, we paid just under 20,000 for her in the very beginning, before we even came to Resturdo Farm. This is what got us all the way here. She had a box on the back. Now it's going to be our last drive with us. I'm hoping the Keith will be able to find a nice home for her, because we've looked after her the best we could. She is getting a little troublematic now. Needs a bit more work on it than really we have time for, but we have got something waiting for us that we've purchased. It's finally here. All the parts are here for it. It's just a case of bolting bits on, and away we go with that. Here we go. There it is. It is a TLX 3500 fully kitted out. And we will take you around and have a little look at that in a moment. But first we've got to swing this in so they can do their magic over here. There we go. I think that's going to be the last time I'm ever going to drive her. She's been a good girl. Beautiful little truck. But it is time for an upgrade. I'm sorry, gal. We've cleaned you, we've polished you. It's time to say goodbye. Let's just go in, quickly see Keith, and get this sorted. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying goodbye to her. Right, well, I don't mind saying goodbye to her now. Apparently it's a classic. Not only that, but the work we've done to it, it's in pretty good nick. We just got 66,000 for her. 66. Keith reckons he's going to make 20 grand on that as well. I mean, he can make 20 grand all he likes. I've just got 66 grand. That means this entire setup we've got here has actually cost us 30 grand. Because it was 90,000 to purchase this lot, which sounds expensive. But when you figure that this here is a total mixed rations mixer, right? These start at around 50k. That's a trailed version. This one just literally drops and bolts onto the bed of here, right? So for an extra 40k, we've got a brand spanking new truck with a detachable bed, working rack, tool bin, external fuel tank. I mean, you can't beat that. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to attach this one and drop this back off at the yard. And again, it comes with a tow hitch. It's a twin tow hitch, which means we can only tow one, but it means you've got different joints there. So you've got the ball joint, you've got a pin joint just there as well. Pretty much the same here, but we do have a fifth wheel attachment in the bed there as well. So yeah, we have to be careful when we're putting it in, because this has to come up through the centre of the bed into the other piece. So we are probably, for the first time, I think I'm going to get Keith's lads to come out and just give us a hand when we do that, because I haven't got a clue. And then yeah, these little stands here, they fold in on themselves and then fold away. They are attached and they sit just literally underneath the springs and that here. So yeah, it's going to be beautiful. It is going to be beautiful. Although they have parked it, I reckon Keith young lad done this, because he must have been a skinny bleeder. And here we are inside her. It's in gunmetal grey with a light grey tint silver interior. It's stunning. It really is stunning. I mean, look at it. Just look at it. Absolutely stunning. Now, I did and I will admit, to the brand new TLX 2022, which is coming out literally in about a month's time, and should be hitting the shops pretty soon. But I have no idea what attachments are going to come with that. There was nothing in the brochure. So I went with this one because of this particular reason, and that's that there. So let's get us started. Oh, straight away, listen to that. Absolutely fantastic. So we just pull off forward here. Use this massive window that we've got. We're going to take this one back first. Oh, that actually turned out alright. Just got to level it up a bit better. We'll jump out and get that attached. So it didn't take too long to attach. All done and dusted. It all works from in cabs. Electrics are all hooked up. We've got buttons for everything that works in here. You can't really see now I'm under, but the struts that fold away are just under there. You can't really see, it's too dark. But yeah, there, and just, you'll probably see it as I bend down, just in there. They were tricky. You kind of, once you've got them up level, and you've bent that leg upwards, right, and it slides in, you actually have to twist it almost, I'd say 90 degrees, and then it slides in even further. I couldn't work it out for ages, and I had one of the guys from Keith's workshop come and show me. And it took him, it took me, honestly, about 15 minutes to work out that I couldn't do it. And it took him all of 30 seconds to twist, pop, done. So, yeah, now I know that's going to be easier. This one, on the other hand, is going to be a little bit trickier. Because, from what I gathered, I get under here, we have actually got a punch hole that we've got to make in here for the first time, in order for the fifth wheel to come up through and connect with the socket joint that's on top. So yeah, I'm gonna get key slot to do that. I'm not gonna risk it. Here we go. Let's get this bad boy home. Oh, yeah, it's got some grunt to it. It's got some real grunt to it. I mean, oi, listen to that turbo spinning. Whoa, this is nice. And believe it or not, people, this is a diesel turbo. Listen to it. You would almost think this was petrol the way it's zooming across. 78, 79, 80, 85. It's going quicker than I can count. 90 in the 90s. I better brake. And the brakes are fantastic. Brakes are fantastic. I really like this. I mean, normally you would test drive things, but when you're out here to go test drive something before you purchase it, you're going to lose days of farming. But this is brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Really are modernising this farm, and it's only been 3 or 4 years. Right. That is not going to go there, is it? Because we've got the others, so this is going to have to go in the shed. Alright, let's jump on out and open up. That's that wide. We are definitely not lined up. But we'll get it in and disconnected, and we'll see you in a mo. Alright, well that's all done. It took a little longer than I thought it was. Not for these back ones, nor that front right hand side, but this one here, the one that I initially put away myself. I think I did it wrong because it was jammed and I couldn't get it out. It's taken some serious elbow grease. But it's off, it's here, it's under the cover, it's ready to rock and roll. We can go pick up the pickup bed, which is what we're going to do now. So yeah, we'll see you in a bit. Alright, let's start this one up. And let's get cracking. There we are, back at the store. I will tell you now that without any weight on the back, that 114 maximum speed is very achievable in very short window. Very, very short window. I'm going to line this up. I'm not going to back it in. If I line it up, well, actually I'll back it in and then pull it out, I suppose. I'm going to line it up properly. Because we've still got to cut out that section. There we go, that'll do. Shut her off. But yeah, we've still got to cut out this section. It's, you can just about see, there's a light. I haven't really got a light to show you. Just there, you can just about make out the panel. That's got to be cut. That gets cut out, and we just, yeah. That gets cut out, which would literally be just underneath this section here. And once that's done, this bit can come up and connect. That is literally all it is. And once it's done, if it's done properly, you never have to worry about it again, which is why I'm going to get the lads to do it. So, yeah, we'll see in a little while. I'll get them to cut that open and fix it all properly. And then they'll show me how to do this, because I'm assuming we've got these legs come out almost similar, but maybe different. I don't know. We'll find out. Cheers, Keith. Tell the boys I owe them a crate of beer apiece. I'll make sure my debt is paid. Welcome back, everyone. The truck is now fully assembled. You can't really tell from here, but yeah, it's all done and dusted. It's almost seamless. I don't think I would have done that good a job, but there we are. We've got the fifth wheel attachment. We've got the rear attachment. Beautiful gunmetal grey. Slightly lighter grey at the bottom. I'm not sure what they call that particular strip, and then we've got a nickel strip of grey in the middle there. Just about to see that. And then we've got dark black bumper at the back, spotlights at the front, and we've also got a snorkel. The only reason I've got a snorkel is because obviously occasionally I may accidentally drive this into water. I did with the F600, the F100. Generally, the F100 was all right with it, but if I got too much over the engine, it stalled out and conked out, and yeah, I was stuck where I was for a little while until it all sorted itself out. This one, on the other hand, I can literally probably drive through the water. I think we will give that a go. But yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's stunning. It looks so much better as a pickup truck as well. I mean, yeah, absolutely stunning. And technically, the old F100 only had a quarter of a tank when we brought it in, and now we've got a full tank, which is fantastic. You can't argue with free fuel. So what we're going to do is we're going to punch it and see what we can get. We're going to fly past the farm towards the water. See if we can hit that 114 with a pickup bed on. Oh, he's starting to skip over the surface a little. We've hit the 100. We're going to brake. There we go. So, yeah, just over, I think it was 102 in that distance. I mean, this, I shouldn't drive it this fast, obviously. But if I do, for trips back and forth from the store, you can see it takes less than about 2 minutes now. But here's the reason we've got the snorkels. I want to test it out, and let's go for it. Alright, we're in the water. These have got eco door seals, so water shouldn't come in through there. And we are riding in the water. We're gripping the bottom. These tyres are fantastic anyway. The water is... No, it's not actually that deep. I don't want to get wet inside, really. If I get this up enough, I can jump out. There we go. So, yeah, if you can see the water there, it gets a little bit deeper in the centre. It's just probably coming up to the front grille. This is slightly higher than the F100 was. So technically water would be splashing into the engine bay at the minute. And as you can see, I mean, just 30 miles an hour, no problem. Absolutely no problem. Alright, let's get up and out so we can get around. I mean, we've got this big thing here, but we know how deep that is, so we don't want to test it by going in there. But yeah, this seems to be an absolute beast. Beautiful bit of work. Vehicle. And also, harvest is ready. So we've got that to do at some point. But don't worry, we ain't going to be doing that one in this one. That is saved for tomorrow. We're going to be doing that one tomorrow because, yeah, we've got plenty to be getting on with. Let's pull this in. We really should get a nice new shed to go with this rather than this drive-through port, but I might back it up a bit close to that post. There we go. But there it is. Absolutely it looks almost black underneath these condition lights, but yeah, this has been nice, but I'm just I'm thinking maybe we could get something a little bit different. Maybe. But yeah, nice short episode this time round. I'm not going to keep you waiting too much longer. In the next one, we will be harvesting that crop at the back. That'll probably be the second because I've got some finance paperwork to sort out. And then I've got to ring up a few people about some cows. Making sure, a few people, ring up the animal shelter at the top there, see about cow deliveries. Hopefully we can get them delivered rather than having to buy a transport trailer because we don't intend to transport many animals all the time. And then it'll be off to prepare for the cows. So we're going to have to do an actual full mix. I've got a little bit of hay in there and a little bit of grass and a little bit of silage. Not got a great deal, but yeah. We've got that to do. We've probably got some more gold, but I'm not in a rush for that just yet. That can wait for the moment. We're not in a rush. We've got plenty going on and we've got plenty of cash flow for the time being. We've got to keep an eye on the animals. We've got to get some chickens listed up for sale for Sunday roasts because we're getting full up that end. And we still need to remove a few of these trees. I reckon 3. This one here for definite. And then we want to bring a road out to about here. That one maybe. But if I come across this line, you'll see this one needs to go. And maybe this one. I'm not saying that one will, but it's definitely these two will have to go. Chop them up. Take them up to the wood place. We've had an offer accepted. So we now own that area. I think payment for it, technically we take over ownership in October. Yeah, it's October the 3rd, I think the contract states that. So we own that. But we'll be paying that off very soon. And we'll have another production that we can use. So it's very, very busy. Very, very quickly. But it's turned out to be a stunning place to live and farm. Considering a derelict crap hole that it was before. It's definitely come a long way. A long way. So we'll see you tomorrow, and hopefully we'll get everything done. I don't think we'll get it all done in one day, but we'll do what we can do. Alright, let's go call some people about some moo cows. Alright. Where did I put my phone? Oh, I didn't leave it inside the new TLX, did I? I thought I left it in here somewhere.